Welcome back everybody, I hope you're having a great day today and I hope you're ready for some Am I the A-hole? Am I the gay-hole for telling my friend that I was done inviting her to parties? I, 22 female, throw a lot of dinner parties. Like a ton. I love to cook, so I always put food on the table and I'm a pretty good chef, I'd say. One of my friends comes to all of them. The problem? She takes all the leftovers. I swear to God, every single time that there's a scrap left, she takes it. And I do appreciate that she doesn't want to waste any food. That's not the problem. The problem is I want some leftovers too. So I told her when we were eating this time, hey, don't take the leftovers, okay? And she was like, yeah, sounds good. Fast forward to the end of the party, she takes the goddamn leftovers. When I noticed later that day, I text her, hey, if you can't stop taking the leftovers, I'm not gonna invite you anymore. She says, okay. Next time that she comes over for a party, I remind her when we're eating, don't take the leftovers. She says, okay. When she's about to leave, I was sitting near the table. Guess what I see? She's taking the leftovers. So I tell her that if she couldn't listen to a boundary that I set, the clear consequence that I discussed with her was that she would not be invited to any more parties. She said that it wasn't fair that she couldn't have some, and she was only taking a bit this time. I'm not sure if that's true, but I told her that I didn't want her to take any. She says okay, and she puts them back. Fast forward to next time I hosted a party, she isn't invited. Apparently she found out through the grapevine. Makes sense, we share quite a few friends. And she got pissed as hell, saying that she put them back and I should have invited her again. I think she might be right. Am I the a-hole? That is so wild. You asked her what, like 3 different times to not take any leftovers? And every single time she did it anyway? The top comment says, not the gay hole, I've never heard of anybody taking leftovers without asking first. And then to take them after being told to stop? I think she's taking advantage of you, and she's only angry because she couldn't mooch more food from you. Gets asked, hey, can you not take any leftovers? Multiple different times, but doesn't stop. Nez, can you believe this? She can't believe it. The second top comment, and by the way, I'm sorry that the comments have to go like way up here. I can't put a post in front of Nez. Not the a-hole. Do not let her manipulate you into feeling badly about not inviting her to a dinner party. No means no. Why do people have problems with this concept? No means no. No leftovers. Do not take leftovers. I don't care how much, do not take any leftovers. Did she pay for the food that you were preparing? If so, she maybe should get some, but not all of the leftovers. If she didn't pay for any of the groceries, she's not entitled to any of the leftovers. If you want to offer some to her, that would be fine. She does not get to take them. Do not invite her again. Do not let her manipulate you or your friends into inviting her. Like it's my right to take the leftovers. For some reason, they feel entitled to the leftovers. But yeah, like all the comments are saying, they're not. Like the top comment said, I've never heard of anybody taking leftovers without even asking first, but then also to take them after being told to stop. The entitlement is so wild. Yeah, like this comment says, not the a-hole, it's your party and your food. If you don't want her taking the leftovers, she should respect that. Not inviting her more for ignoring your request is perfectly legit. Yeah, it is. It's super reasonable. Like, hey, I've asked you so many times not to take the food, but you don't listen and you keep on taking it. It's not like OP didn't warn them. OP doesn't have any comments on their profile, so we're assuming that it's their food and assuming that the friend isn't contributing to the food. So yeah, it's not the friend's food to take. And the fact that they feel entitled to take it every time, that is so bad. And to keep on doing it after being asked not to multiple different times, like what are you doing, friend? The comment below that comment says, lol, she's getting a free dinner and somehow she's entitled to extra food as well. I would unapologetically drop this person from my life in an instant. Yeah, well, that's another part of it. They're getting a free meal, but they also feel entitled to take all the leftovers. That is so bad. Okay, the second one says, am I the gay hole for not giving my coworker a ride after he didn't spot me $1 at the vending machine? I usually give my coworker a ride on the way back from work, usually driving 5 miles out of my way per day to drop him off at his place because he doesn't have a car. I've been doing that for about 2 years now, and I haven't asked for anything, and he's never offered. Yesterday, I was at the vending machine and I wanted a soda. I was short $1 and I left my wallet in the car. I would usually go get my wallet, but it takes forever to wait for the elevators at my workplace, so I asked if he could spot me $1 for the soda. He straight up refused and said, just use your own money, man. I don't really give money to friends or co-workers, sorry. I was taken aback by that comment because I've probably spent well over $1,500 in gas over the past 2 years for this guy, and he can't even spot me $1 this once. I got pretty upset by that, and once it deposit hit 5, I told him that I'm not going to give him any free rides anymore. He seemed upset and said that I was petty. Am I the a-hole? No, definitely not. The top comment, not the a-hole. You asked him for a small favor and he refused and shamed you. You have no obligation to keep offering him a ride. Though you should know that this will drastically deteriorate your relationship and they will make a big deal out of it. Yeah, for sure, but maybe you don't need a relationship with them. Like, so ungrateful. Had the audacity to call you petty. The comment below that one says not the a-hole, and it's not petty either. You just woke up, is all. This is simply not the kind of person to whom one donates $1,500 in gas, and Lord only knows how much additional drive time over a 2-year period you can choose to tell him in explanation for why he's now cut off. You're right, good policy. I should never have spotted you that $1,500 in gas, and I should totally have charged you for my time during every 5-mile detour. Or you can tell him the truth. You're not the sort of person who deserves the act of kindness from which you've been benefiting from for the last 2 years. Yes, so unbelievably ungrateful. I can't believe you gave them rides for 2 years. Yeah, like the comment below that one says, not the a-hole. It was petty of him not to loan you $1. Is he the only one who gets to be petty? Don't walk him off for somebody who wouldn't take a step on your behalf. Yeah, 100%, but calling OP petty. The comment below that, he f***ed up his free rides over $1. You're not the a-hole. He definitely is. The comment below that one says, not the a-hole. I won't lie, I nearly voted otherwise because of your title, but your co-worker's comment is BS. It's not even over the $1. It's the fact that you've helped him immensely, and his response was that he doesn't help people, not even people who've been helping him. Your co-worker's a selfish jerk. He can pay for his own rides moving forward, whether that's via Uber or giving you $10 every trip to chauffeur him around. And like the comment below that says, just use your own car, man. Yeah, I don't give free rides to friends or co-workers, sorry man. Drove him home from work for 2 years and he can't even give you $1. Also, Nez has been here the entire time. Can you see her little toe beans here? So cute. The next one says, we got an offer on a house. Our friends asked if they can move in. My husband and I received the notice that our offer was accepted. We're super excited and we're starting to share the news with our friends and family. One of our friends who's going back to school asked, since the timing works out, can him and his wife come and live with us during this time? My gut reaction was to say no, because we haven't even lived in the house and we'd immediately have to share the space with them. They also have not shared any specific plans of paying rent or helping with groceries. I would feel like a huge a-hole telling them no and having that uncomfortable confrontation. Oh no, you have to say no, OP. Don't feel bad about saying no, but something tells me as first-time homeowners, we would be frustrated if we immediately let them move in when we haven't even settled in ourselves, just looking for others' opinions on the situation. Yeah, like the top comment says, I'd feel like a huge a-hole telling them no and having that uncomfortable confrontation. Not the a-hole, and analyze why you think you'd be the a-hole for telling them that they can't come live with you. They're asking to live in your home for a year, not borrowing a cup of sugar. If they think you're an a-hole for that, then they're not your friends. Yeah, and that's one of those sorts of uncomfortable confrontations that are 100% worth it. Oh hey, me and my partner are super excited because we just bought a house together and we're super excited about living in it together. No, you can't immediately move in. What are you talking about? And OP, you don't need to feel bad about that. The second top comment says, it's definitely perfect timing. Tell them your old apartment's up for rent. And the comment below that, not the a-hole, just straight up say, sorry, no, we aren't interested in having tenants or roommates. And the comment below that one, not the a-hole, just say no. And the one below that says, you need to work on your backbone if you feel bad for wanting to say no to their inappropriate request, not the a-hole. And the one below that, they're the a-hole for asking. I'd take offense to it actually. It's a gigantic resounding no from me, not the a-hole. The comment below that one says, not the a-hole, it's your house. You don't have to feel guilty about not wanting to share it. Just tell them, sorry, we're really not looking for roommates. If this impacts your friendship, so be it. Frankly, I don't think the kind of friend who immediately sees advantage for themselves in you achieving a major milestone in your life can even offer the quality of friendship that you'd need to prioritize. Nez is so distracting. I'm trying to read what's going on here. I saw a couple of comments saying that this is hovering. Hello, Nettie. It's on a little arm over here. Yeah, you can see it there. It's on a little arm and it's mounted to the desk. And I'm noticing that the whole desk is wobbling. But yeah, the answer to your friends, OP, no. And if they have a problem with you saying no, and they feel like they're somehow entitled to live in the house that you just bought with your partner, then they are so unbelievably rude. This comment says, not the a-hole. Laugh it off like it's a huge joke. Because it has to be. What kind of a-holes think you making the biggest purchase of your life entitles them a place to stay for free? Tell them no, you're not looking for non-paying roommates, and best of luck with their college plans. The The comment below that says, it's okay to say no. It's rude if they assume it as a right of friendship. Moving into your first home is a blessing meant to be shared by you two alone. Getting things in order, taking time to set everything the way you want. You don't need another couple ruining your accomplishment by having them be there, in the way, suggesting ideas. Congratulations, I hope you enjoy your new home together. Best wishes for happiness. Yeah, and they weren't gonna contribute. They wanted to live there for free. Yeah, very much a not the a-hole consensus. And the next one says, am I the a-hole for not tipping because my waiter didn't wait on me? I went to a sit-down restaurant last night and my waiter, let's call him Brad, took my order and then disappeared. Didn't check in, didn't refill my drink, didn't even bring my food. Some other food runner did. Then when the check came, Brad magically reappeared, circled the suggested tip, and then gave me a big smile like we'd been through something together. My guy, what am I tipping you for? You didn't even wait on me. You just took my order and vanished like a part-time magician. So I left no tip and now my friends are calling me an a-hole because that's just how restaurants work. Am I the a-hole? Wow, the audacity of them to circle the suggested tip. Like, hey, tip me this much. Yeah, the top comment. It's fun to play dumb here. Hi, Brad. Were you my waiter? I don't think I've seen you before. My waiter checked on me and refilled my drink. Be sure to tell me where to find him so I can leave the tip to him. Yeah, like this comment says, circling the tip amount was simply too cheeky. Yeah, that's so wild. One of the top comments says, not the a-hole. No service, no tip. Pretty straightforward. Dude should have at least asked if everything was okay. Or a refill, bare minimum. Yeah, very not the a-hole consensus. Like the top comment said though, OP, it would have been so funny if you were like, were you my waiter? I'm pretty sure I didn't even see you, so no, you're not my waiter, you can't be. Like, bro, you weren't even here. Also, keep in mind, everybody, I know nothing about tipping culture. Tipping at restaurants is something that I've barely ever even seen. It's not really something that is expected here at all. Like, I definitely have given people tips before, but it's not like this where, like, it's expected. Like, it definitely is a thing in Australia, but I know in America it's a lot more expected, but all the comments are saying not the a-hole, that this is ridiculous. So yeah, it sounds like it is. Okay, the next one says, am I the a-hole for keeping no contact with my sister after her husband, my ex, died? When I, 22 female, was 14, I started dating Jace, who was 15 at the time. We were together for 3 years. We'd known each other for years and I always had the biggest crush on him. My sister Lauren, 23 female, now knew. She was one of my best friends and I thought we'd told each other everything. But Lauren and Jace were cheating behind my back and Lauren got pregnant. Oh, that's so awful. Also, Nez is snoring, so you might be able to hear that. I didn't even know at first and was the first person that she told. And I supported her. It was only after she told her parents and they pushed her to say who the father was that she confessed. I broke up with Jace, who didn't care. He was done with me and wanted Lauren anyway, while Lauren kept on begging me to forgive her for hurting me and begging me to still be close to her. I refused, and when Lauren moved in with Jace and his family, it was a relief. My parents attempted to force forgiveness on me. They took me to a church therapist and they had a number of talks with me about Lauren being my sister for life and Jace being just a high school boyfriend. All it did was push me away from my parents. And when I turned 18, I moved in with my grandma. I had very low contact with my parents and no contact to Lauren and Jace. They got married just before the baby was born and I ignored the invite. I ignored when they had their first and then second kid. Lauren made several attempts to speak to me and apologize more, but I ignored them. And I told extended family that I wasn't going to change my mind. Some were quick to say that I was a silly child and I'd regret throwing my sister away. Others said that I was so young, and we both were, and hurting people's feelings when you're young happens. And why couldn't I hate Jace and forgive Lauren? My grandma always said nobody was making it any better by pushing. Grandma stood by me in all of this. When Lauren asked her to help pull off a surprise reunion so that she could speak to me, Grandma turned it down. She told Lauren that she wasn't coming to the house as long as I lived there, and she told her that she would not help her trick me or anything crazy like that. Some of the wider family, my parents included, are mad at Grandma, but she said that if Lauren can have her mistakes forgiven by everybody else and be allowed to feel and do what she wants, then I should be given the same grace. Grandma rocks. But it was argued always that the difference was I was ending a relationship for good, while Lauren made a single mistake. Get out of here. Last month, Jace died suddenly. I don't know what happened exactly, but Grandma got the call about it. Then even more calls came and asked me to finally move on and speak to Lauren and support her as a sister should. I didn't. I didn't go to the funeral, and neither did Grandma actually. She said that even if she had wanted to, she knew the time would be spent trying to browbeat her into forcing me to reconcile with Lauren. And a funeral is not the place for that. So she was removing herself from that. Grandma's been getting so much crap from so many people in the family who think I should let go of the no contact now that Jace is dead. Since I never answer to any family members who think I need to forgive Lauren, they go through her. I hate that she deals with it, but she doesn't block them because she wants to see just how far they'll go with her. She said they're helping her trim her will, which I do find funny, and I love Grandma's humor. But I feel awful that she's getting the abuse the rest of the family can't give to me. It made me want to ask if I'm the gay hole for keeping the no contact to Lauren, and if people outside of my family think I'm a monster. I have the support of my friends and also some family. It's just I know that we were really young when all this happened. I know once Jason Lauren cheated that he would have done it with anybody, so I know that it's not like we would have lasted, like I imagined. But Lauren doing it to me just makes it worse, because I loved and trusted her and I was always there for her. So she betrayed me and even leaned on me when their cheating led to a pregnancy. Ever since I found out, I wish that she wasn't my sister. I could never see even a civil relationship for us in the future, but I'm aware that it might make people think I'm the gay hole, and not her, especially now that Jace has died. So am I the gay hole? No, you're definitely not the a-hole. Like this comment says, not the a-hole, not even close. Your grandma is a legend. Yeah, and the comment below that, Jace dying doesn't erase all of their betrayal. They're still cheaters of the worst kind, and your parents and relatives are enablers. Yeah, and the fact that the parents and the relatives don't understand is so wild. Like, oh yeah, so-and-so doesn't talk to their sister anymore because the sister was cheating with their boyfriend. Yeah, understandable. This comment says, no one but you can forgive her. So I don't know why your family think they have any say in the forgiveness of your betrayal. She slept with your boyfriend, and now she's lost you for life. It doesn't matter if he's here or not, betrayal is betrayal. She's a horrible person, and blood does not give you a free pass at being a crappy human. Keep up the no contact. Yeah, that's such a good point. Why do they feel like they have any say in the forgiveness of your betrayal? And the comment below that says, not the a-hole, Lauren made her bed, and now she has to lie in it. You don't owe her or anybody else a thing. Hug your grandma for me for being awesome and live your best life. Yeah, and the comment below that too, she didn't make a mistake. She married him. No, you're not the a-hole, lol. Acting like it was a single mistake. No, it was repeated. It happened again and again and again. And then she bloody married him. She completely betrayed OP. Of course you feel the way that you feel, OP. You're not the a-hole for feeling how you do. Yeah, that's enough for today. We need to read something wholesome. Being easily laughable is so fun. Everybody's like, that wasn't even funny. Like, okay, whatever. I'm the most joyous one here. And I feel like that's a good way to be. Laughing is so good. It's not really something that you do too much. Yeah, like this one says, like, okay, whatever. I'm the most joyous. And this one too. They have nubs instead of legs. Their tummies are almost touching the ground. My heart. Yeah, like this one right here. Nez has the cutest, shortest legs, and she has this big swinging belly that almost touches the floor. So unbelievably cute. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you had a great time today. If you did, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you want to. And the comment of the day goes to an acceptable name. Nez heard that and immediately left laughing my ass off. Yeah, how funny was that? In the last episode, I started reading the post and immediately Nez was like, okay, I'm out of here. I can't stay for this. It's too horrifying. I have to leave. And then Jin did the same. Thank you for commenting that. I thought it was so funny. She immediately was like, okay, that's enough. I'm out of here. Thank you for the support, everybody. And thank you for all the awesome comments. As always, make sure you look after yourself and make sure you have a beautiful, amazing rest of your day. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.